kid's therapist. So I gotta stop. I can't look at the camera anymore. All right, I'm sorry. I thought I could fucking do this. I am, but I'm just not gonna look at the fucking camera the whole time because I'm just stressed out in here.
Is there anything you'd like to say to people out there?
Follow your dreams. You can reach your goals. I'm living proof. Beefcake.
Obviously.
Come on.
Oh. They're forcing me to do podcasts in the fucking... God damn it. Fuck, man. Fucking Robbie. Boyfriend, sister's like, oh, you should put duct tape on your mouth. Which, I agree, is funny. But I'm pissed off, all right? Welcome to the podcast, everybody. I'm in the trunk of my car right now. Why am I in the trunk? Well, I thought it'd be funny. So, my big fat ass climbed in my trunk, and here I am. And I got a police car. I got a decommissioned cop car. So, there's a lot less space in here. There's like a fucking shelf in here. I mean, I'm really fucking cramped up in this bitch. And I swear, if you can hear my big fat ass breathing on this fucking microphone afterwards, I mean, it took me a fucking at least 35 minutes to set this up. You would think it'd be easy to set up, but fuck no. And I clicked the wrong audio settings on the computer, and I have to run back and forth because I don't have an assistant, so I just have to run back and forth and check the sounds. I'm running back out and inside. I had 2 fucking cups of coffee before I started this because I'm an idiot. I'm just pissed off today. So, and I recorded a different podcast today for my Dallas Cowboys postgame show. And I swear to God, I don't think that I recorded the right fucking audio. So I just realized it right before I climbed my fat ass in here. So that's not very cool, but whatever. Let's get it rolling with the podcast here. How are we all doing? It's 9/11. Never forget. Actually, it's 9/12. So, still, I'm not forgetting. Sorry. I always think, what's going to be my 9/11, I'm not really sure yet. COVID was pretty big, but that wasn't like a single event that really just crashed my whole world. So, whatever. I'm not even going to fucking talk about 9/11. You know what I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about what fucking... First, we're going to start this podcast off with things that piss me off. And here we go. Number one. Oh, my God. What are you... Reading text messages during the podcast. That's so professional. Number one, right? And I don't mean to attack this girl because this girl is my friend. But so, she lives in Pennsylvania. She'll really know who I'm talking about, but she doesn't fucking listen anyway, so whatever. And I'll tell her straight to her goddamn virtual face because I only see her maybe once a year. She's like really into fucking bald steroid guys, right? From the gym. Just, they're all problematic. Every single one. And she goes for him every fucking time. Every time. She's got one right now. She's calling her little felon. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. And, so we'll be chatting, whatever. We'll be texting about it. And I'm always down to listen. I'm a good friend. Well... Fuck, man. We'll be chatting, and I get a fucking 5-minute voice message out of goddamn nowhere. Oh my God, I have a velo in my mouth and this fucking this mental focus gum that 5 Gum came out with. I don't know if it works. And that's another thing that'll piss me off. We'll swing back to my buddy, but am I just dumb enough? Is it really mental focus, or am I just dumb enough to fucking believe the marketing tactics? I don't know. This is a second pack I fucking bought, so I guess it's working. It's working one of those 2 ways. It's working. I want to look at the camera, but I mean, I just don't have a lot of space in here. This probably isn't the vibe. We need to bring the vibes down. I hope it doesn't get hot in here. Anyway, back to my friend. She'll send me a 5-minute fucking voice message. And, you know, that's fine the first couple times. But then I'm already telling you this is the same fucking guy. You're fucking with the same fucking guy. Just different. You're picking the same puppy out of the same litter, you know what I mean? And that's the pot calling the kettle black. Me, you know, I like fucking emotionally unavailable. Look at my wrist right now. There's no way I could hold that position forever. I like unemotionally unavailable girls that do fucking drugs. So, oh my God, are these cords in the way? Oh my God, I'm not running the podcast back, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. If something like that happens, we're just gonna run right through it. Anyway, I hope they don't call the fucking cops on me, my neighbor. I'm screaming in this trunk, dude. I'm screaming in here. But they probably also, they probably didn't see me climbing. I would look fucking psycho. If I saw my neighbor climbing into their trunk and shutting it, I would probably call the cops anyway. I'd be like, this motherfucker is a danger to my community right now. But, see, what the fuck was I talking about? You would think I'd have more mental focus chewing this 5 Gum. I think it'd making it worse. But, yeah. So you would, you know, it's just like, it's infuriating, to be honest, because I'm trying to chit-chat, have a little, you keep the voice messages down under 2 minutes, 5 fucking minutes, and we're talking about the same guy every time. It's the same thing every time. It's just like, holy shit, my Alfred, it's not her name. And she's going to think I'm an asshole for this if she caught wind of this thing right here. But one, it's just my true feelings, you know. She's such a nice woman. She's a nice lady. So I just don't understand why she just degrades herself to these fucking pieces of shit. But whatever. Anyway. What the hell else pisses me off? Oh my God. Damn, I had somewhere else. Oh, let me tell you guys the inspiration for the trunk story, because I didn't just be like, duh. Let me hop in my trunk and record a podcast. I mean, I did, but it's not like that. So when me and my friends, we went to Miami, you know, and they just suck ass at planning trips. I think that's partially why I hate Miami so much, because they just don't know how to plan a fucking trip to save their fucking lives, and they go traveling all the time. So we're in Miami. And we're in, like, Brickell. Or, no, we're wherever the fuck. And we have to go to Brickell. And in Miami, you know, that's not that far. But it's Miami traffic. It's nighttime. It's driving in Miami at night. So it's fucking... That bitch takes a minute, about 45 minutes. And we're all trying to go. We're not calling an Uber because we have a car. We have a rental. It's a Tesla. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us. And, you know, they start talking about, oh, well, someone's got to ride in the trunk. And I already knew. I'm like, we're not even going to draw straws or debate about this. I'll just climb in the fucking trunk. Make it easy for everybody. So I climb in the trunk. It's Miami. It's July. It's fucking hot as a donkey's ass. It's hot as hell. So I'm in this trunk, and it's closed off, you know, so I can't see him from the front. And my phone dies, too. So I'm just raw dogging this trunk, this Tesla trunk ride. And I had just read, well, I didn't read it, audiobook, whatever you want to say. I'm going to call it reading it. Whatever, we'll say listen. Reading it sounds stupid. This self-help book, which, by the way, I feel like self-help books are so fucking stupid. You know, I've read a good amount of them. The only ones I really liked, I did like Greenlight by Matthew McConaughey. Did I mention it's by McConaughey? Yeah, it's self-written by McConaughey, and then he narrates it. So the audiobook's just way better than the regular book. I would recommend the audiobook. It's a fantastic book. Because he tells some crazy fucking stories in there. So Matthew McConaughey. And then the David Goggins, those are pretty good too. But the rest of the self-help books, and I mean like self-help, and not like you're trying to learn like a skill or how to be more sociable or whatever the fuck, you know. I'm talking self-help as in like get off your ass and do shit books. Those are fucking so stupid. Because, you know, I read them and I'm like, yeah, I'll get shit together after I finish this book. And then I'm like, I finished the book. I'm like, oh, I got it all figured out. And then I just don't apply the shit. So I think those books are fucking dumb. But anyway, back to the trunk in Miami. I'm sweating my ass off. No water, no fucking phone. I'm just in the trunk. My wrist is going to hurt. I wish I could hang it. Get in the fucking way of the camera. So I read the book, and, you know, we're doing the video stuff. So I'm like, let me channel my inner Matthew McConaughey right now. So I'm laying in the back, and I'm just pretending that I'm dead. You know, I can hear him talking up there, calling my name. Billy, Billy. And I'm not responding, because fuck him. I'm in the trunk. Fuck him, you know? So I'm in the trunk, and I'm not responding there. And then they start debating. They're like, oh, my God, should we go check on him? We're on the fucking freeway in Miami, and I heard, I think it might have been Nate. Nate was like, you know, we can't get out and fucking check on him in the trunk in Miami. If someone sees the body in the fucking trunk, like, we're fucked. So, and someone, I think someone said if he was dead, he already would be. So... And I respect that. I respect that. Most people would get mad at that, but I respect that. So we pull up to the spot we're going in. We're going to some dude's fucking apartment. No Diddy. And, you know, time for them to come pull me out the trunk. So I'm like laying like, you know, like that. And they start shaking me and shit. And I'm like not waking up. I'm not waking up. And so they pull me out, and someone fucking looks at me, and it starts talking. So I finally give the bid up, and I'm like, and I start freaking out, dude. Freaking out, right? I mean, I got sweat all over my back, dude. I'm fucking sitting in a puddle of sweat. And... their faces when I fucking hopped out of that trunk, and I started freaking out was, do I have a fucking booger right now? Oh my God, dude. Fuck. Their faces were just absolutely incredible. No cameras rolling, just pranking for the fun of it. So that's what inspired me to get in the trunk here. This is going to hurt my knees so bad. I got a fucked up knee. And I want to go to a massage parlor. Not like a happy ending. That was the worst. I'm not doing another one. Happy ending. Oh, my God. I got to work on my Asian accent there. Asian accent. But my knee's fucked up. So, and I heard massages. Let me try and get comfy here. I'm just going to stare up at the ceiling for a while. I probably look disgusting, you know, double chinned and all. Still got the hat on, so you can't see my fucking ginormous forehead. Okay, yeah, this is kind of comfortable, and it's not comfortable. Yeah. So I heard massages really help you out, so I'm looking to get one of those. Even though a happy ending one that would be cool, I'm not. I'm not even. We're not even thinking about that right now. Oh God, I've been looking for a new therapy. Oh, hold on, I am not done being pissed off. We got to go at these late night show hosts. When I was younger and kind of a doofus, I guess I was into late night TV. Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel. I like Conan. Why do they have two Jimmys? That's so stupid. I like Conan O'Brien. He was my favorite. Now they got Seth Meyers, right? Me and Nene, we'll watch football games, yada, 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 whatever the fuck. And after the games, or whatever, after whatever we're watching, oh my God. Did you guys know Pat Sajak retired from Wheel of Fortune? They got Ryan Seacrest up there. He's he's new to the game, but I always thought Pat Sajak was just such a fucking pompous dick. Probably fucking hitting rails and banging bitches in between commercial breaks. I just don't like the way he talked to the guests, He just seemed too good to be there. Like he thought he was. God damn it. Oh, yeah. He thought he was too good to be there, I felt like, so. But anyway, see, oh my God, this mental focus scum is bullshit. What the late night show host? Seth Meyers, man. Oh my God. So Seth Meyers came on, and I'll tell you what, these late night show hosts are absolutely just fucking loving Trump. I wish I had a pen so I could write the next topic I got up here. I got my phone, and I write these topics down on my phone, but I just, not that I forget about them, but I just go off the fucking rails too easy. And I don't like looking at the phone during a podcast. Especially because it's just me. There's no one to fill in the fucking, the empty spots, me searching through it. So, Seth Meyers, man, they just love to absolutely yam on Trump every time, and it just drives me fucking crazy. Not because they're hating on Trump, if you're saying funny jokes about Trump, they're funny, but they're not fucking funny. And Seth Meyers has, they do the monologue at the beginning, and so he just, the way he delivers his jokes just pisses me the fuck off. Oh, my God. He'll sit there and tell his joke like this. And then when he's done, he'll have his hands crossed every time. He'll just go, wait for the fucking, the audience to laugh. They probably have a sign that's telling all these fucking yahoos to laugh that go watch a Seth Meyers show. Who does that? Oh, my God. We're talking about 9/11. I wouldn't be mad if the terrorists came and fucking yammed on whatever studio Seth Meyers was in. God, can the government get on that one right there? Jesus, because we all know it's the government. My mom called me 2 weeks ago. Me and my sister talking about, I watched this documentary last night. Did you know that 9/11 was done by the government? I'm like, Deb, you are so fucking late on that shit, but all right. She's talking about JFK, too. I'm like, you're about fucking, 70 years? Not 70. Quick math. I'm not good at it. But, yeah, can we get some fucking terrorist attack on whatever studio Seth Meyers films in? Because he's fucking dog shit. And then I'm watching Jimmy Fallon. Right before I come out here, I went to 7-Eleven for this, to give me this gum. And, fuck. My fucking head. And here we go. I'm like, oh, I gotta see Jimmy Fallon. So, they're talking about the debate, whatever. My stomach's starting to hurt right now. Probably the double coffees. I'm laying down in such an uncomfy position. I know I look like a big fat ass right now. The shirt's gonna keep riding up, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm a fat ass. Anyway. And fucking, I'm like, oh, God, I got to see what Jimmy Kimmel does. At least with his monologue, he looks around like, yep, so his wasn't as bad. Still not great jokes. And then they bring Jason Tatum out, and I'm a die. I'm a real Celtics fan, bitch. You see this case. This case is legit. And, oh my God. Oh my God. I just saw my friend. Why are you yelling? I didn't yell at her. I just said I have no sympathy for her because she just chooses these shitty men and then is like, why are they so shitty? You know, and it just pisses me off, you know, because I'm always on the search for love. No, I'm not. I'm hiding in my trunk from the world. I will not open this fucking trunk. I'll tell you guys that right now. The trunk is not getting open until I get the fuck out. Anyway, and so he has Jason Tatum on tonight. Fucking Jason Tatum. You know, I guess they both got books coming out, and Jason Tatum is they're like rapping. Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon and Jason Tatum are rapping, and they're doing a rap battle about whose children book is better. And Jason Tatum just got absolutely demolished by Jimmy Kimmel. And I know they wrote the lines for him. You can clearly tell he's reading off a teleprompter. But I'm just like, holy shit, man. You know, I love Tatum. I love his game. You know, I love his ball. But, man, that dude's fucking, he's a cornball, dude. He's not beating the cornball allegations. It's a good thing the fucking internet does not watch late night TV. Because if Instagram got a hold of that, fucking Jimmy Kimmel just absolutely destroying him, dude. Oh, my God. He'd never beat the cornball allegations. Anyway, here we go. We're on track now, baby. She said, why are you yelling? I'm not fucking yelling. I just said you like fucking bald dudes. You know, because I was in my goddamn feels last night. I don't even know why. And I'm just feeling sorry for myself because, you know, the search for love is just horrible. And I'll say it right now. Oh, my God. I miss that stupid fucking girl that I was talking to a couple months ago, you know? The one that I made the whole fucking movie about. She's such a fucking cunt. Oh, my God. But I thought I really connected with her. You know, when I picked the booger, that bitch eats her boogers. And, you know, I would be a piece of shit if I sat here and told you guys I never be eating boogers because I have. 24 years old, and I still do sometimes. So I would be a fucking hypocrite saying that. And it just made me think about her. Oh, my God. And I don't even know why. You know, I haven't talked to her in a couple fucking weeks anyway. So why the fuck am I so pressed about it? Because I don't find another one. You know, that saying, you need to get under someone to get over someone else. That's real to an extent. It really is. You know, if you're out being just a slippery ass whore, not fucking getting under people that you somewhat care for, probably won't work. But, you know, I do have this fucking... I swear to God, this is not a stress ball. Okay, this is not a stress ball. I got a forearm trainer thing, and it came with this ball. I'm not crazy. I swear. People are watching this thing and like, dude, this guy's in the middle of a fucking mental break right now. Which maybe I am a little bit. You know how I know that things aren't going well in Billville is when I start thinking about shaving my head. Oh God, and I've been thinking about it recently, and people tell me to do it, but I'm just afraid. Afraid of what? I don't even know, because it's hair. It grows back, and I'm not. I don't care about the rest of my appearance because I'm not trying to fucking. This thing needs to stop right here. I'm not trying to uphold an appearance for anybody else. So, what the fuck does it matter? But at the same time, it's probably why I'm having a hard time searching for love. Anyway, so I've decided I'm going to do tryouts for a new therapist. So that's going to be coming in the next couple weeks. You know, whenever I go to the first one, I'll come back. I'll do a little review of her, whatever the fuck. And, you know, I'll talk about her. And yes, I said her. I'm only going to a woman. Now, some of you might think, oh, this fucking doofus piece of shit, he definitely needs therapy. Guess what, motherfuckers? I've already had one. I hate to say it, she was the love of my life. Dude, I swear, my last therapist was in love with me. Or we had some type of shit going on. Because, you know, when I started going to her, she was like a cheap therapist. She was like fresh out. So, you know, she was super cheap. She was like $30 a session, which that was fire. And I went to her for a couple of years, I think. I don't know how good she was because I don't really know how therapy is supposed to go. But I think she was good, you know. I'd just talk and talk and talk. And then I'd ask her about something. She'd give me a little bit, and I'd just start going. And I'd talk myself into the solution. I go, "Oh, you bitch, you're good." She loved that one. Oh my god, bro, she was so fucking thick too. Oh my god, dude. But you know why I thought she wanted to bang was she was definitely. I think she was interested, bro, because. One, I think she's more so of a kid's therapist. So, I gotta stop. I can't look at the camera anymore. All right? I'm sorry. I thought I could fucking do this. You know, I am, but, you know, I'm just not gonna look at the fucking camera the whole time because, well, I'm just stressed out in here. Anyway. So... Well, I would make a lot of jokes at my therapist. Not even, you know, I'd hit her with the funnies, of course. I'm always cracking jokes. But sometimes I'd say stuff. And oh, my God damn it. Oh, what was that? That must have been the other phone. And sometimes I would say stuff, and I know she's not supposed to be laughing at it because... She says, I'm sorry, I'm not, you know, she'd literally say that. Be like, no, it's okay, it's funny. But this was the true kicker here, right? This was the true kicker on why I thought my therapist wanted to bang. One time, because she had a fiance, you know, he's I won't even name that. She had a fiance, and so, you know, I'm telling her, like, I'm worried that the camera angle sucks. Okay. There we go. So she had a fiance. Oh my god, you piece of fucking dog shit. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, she had a fiance. And so I'm telling her, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'd kind of tell her, you know, you're out the game, girl. You don't know what the fuck's going on out here. And I was saying something, and I said, "Oh, well, you don't, you know, you don't get, you're married." She goes, "I'm not married. I'm not married." Why the fuck does she feel the need that is so important to intervene in my therapy session to tell me she's not married? What does it matter? So, you know, I love going to her. She was so sick. She brought her dog too, because I think she. Really did, no Diddy. She really, or no Jersey, because she really, I think she saw a lot of, children clients. So, you know, here I come in with these fucking dumbass problems. What's looking back on it now, you know, they were nothing like crazy. It was always women. Those were always my issues back in the day. Now I wish those were my only issues. I wish there's so many more things that fucking stress me out than women. I mean, I feel like I'd be having a fucking identity crisis. But, so I'd come in there with some semi big boy problems. Maybe she liked the fact that I was I'm just such a hopeless romantic, and you know, I'm just getting dogged by these bitches out here. She's like, I could save this kid. But I stopped going to her for a while, and then I went back, I think, and then I stopped again, right, for a while. And I finally went back, and you know, I essentially sent her like a I miss you text, almost, you know, in therapy terms, or just bringing it into kind of regular people terms, I guess I would say. Because I emailed her one time and I was just like, hey, I know I was kind of ghosting you or whatever the fuck I said. Last few sessions we had, so I completely understand if you don't want to take me on as a client anymore, but because I've been with you for so long, I think I've grown a lot. And I would just be interested to go, if, we'd both like to see the progress I've made throughout the years. Because now, I mean, I started going to her when I was like maybe 18. Now I'm like 22 or whatever. So I went to her a couple times and then I just stopped going. I can't spin the block 2 times, bro. It'd be too awkward. If I remembered her name, I could go. I should check her Facebook, see if she's still, if the if her fiance is still there or not. Anyway, what else did I want to talk about? I actually had a lot, but the phone. Okay, what did I have here in the phone? So what are you yelling about? I'm yelling about you. God damn it. Yep. Okay. Yep. Well, sorry. I mean, this is just what you got here. I mean, I got a lot of stuff here, but we might not do it for this one. Let's see. I changed my Instagram picture. I guess we'll talk about that real quick. It used to be the Minecraft diamond ore. It was my Instagram picture. And Nate would always get on me. Oh, Nate's so childish. Why do you have that? And everything on my Instagram is like it has a deeper meaning or it's satirical in some way. I try and be funny for the thinkers like I am. The guy who's sitting in the trunk right now, starting to get hot. I don't know how long I've been recording. But the plan was, because we're Cliffy TV. I'm thinking, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking get rich and famous soon. So I got the diamond ore, and if you've never played Minecraft, essentially, you have to build your own. You have to make your own tools to be able to even mine diamond. You can't just go punch a fucking tree, make a wooden pickaxe, and mine diamond. No, you got to get stone. Then you got to find iron. Then you got to melt the iron. Then you got to find the diamond ore. And then you mine it, and it turns into a diamond. So you really got to grind to get the diamond. And this is what confirmed it. And this is why I love my friend Zay. Zay's so funny, dude, because Zay's just super expressive when you speak to him, and when he speaks, he's super expressive, like body language-wise, and his face. And so we went somewhere, and we're walking down the street, and Nate's grilling my profile picture, telling me my Instagram needs to look more professional. And so Zay asked about the ore. So I explained it to Zay, and once he got it, dude, black people are just so funny, bro, because they get hyped, dude. They get hyped. Zay was fucking hyped. He's just like, oh, shit, yo, dapped me up and everything. He told me that shit was sweet. I'm like, oh, yeah. Whenever I'm in doubt of something, and I tell it to Zay, and he's like, oh, yeah, that shit's, oh, dude, Zay's just a great person to have in your corner, bro. Just a good supporter. Because he gets hype on your shit like a good friend is supposed to, I always preach that. And I tell Nate and Devin, I gotta take this velo out. Sorry. Nate and Devin, they're I be telling them, you need to fucking glaze people. No fucking Diddy. You need to glaze people. You need to glaze their friends if they're good at something or whatever the fuck. I be telling people all the time, oh, if a motherfucker shows me a painting and the painting is good, I'm gonna be like, God damn, that painting is good. And then I always tell them to fucking take a video of them painting and put it on TikTok so they can make money. I'm all about people sharing the wealth. Here's another quick thing I hate is fucking people who sports bet and they sports bet and then they cross out the amount they put in and the amount they win because it's not shit. But they just want to put it on their story because they think women see them fucking win a bet and they're like, oh, this is gonna get me laid right here. Like, dude, nobody cares about your fucking $2.60 four-leg parlay that you've also thrown at least $200 on different parlays, missing hard. People don't know how to fucking sports bet. But anyway, yeah, back to my therapist. So I'm in the market for a new therapist here. So I'm gonna go give him a couple test runs here. And you know, it's funny because when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh man, I gotta find me a hot therapist. And then I'm like, why the fuck do I need a hot therapist? Why does my therapist have to be a hot woman? Like, what is wrong with me that is my starting bar, you know? Because, you know, I'm no stranger and I ain't shy to speak about my feelings and how I feel about stuff. Recently, it makes me think, oh, God, you're so gay. That's because I'm going in the wrong direction emotionally. That's why. But I'm like, why the fuck do I need a hot woman therapist? But that's what I'll be looking for first. You know, I might give the guys a couple test runs. I think I need an older lady as well. I don't know. I'm just a fucking soft guy. I'm so soft. So, like, I feel like I don't know. I was just raised by women, bro. Like, my daddy was not there. No shit. Look at me. I'm in the trunk. And so I was raised around women, my sisters and my fucking mom. And the only man I had around me most of the time, no diddy, was my grandpa, and he's fucking dead. So, whoop-de-doo. But anyway, yeah, I just want to go back to therapy just because, obviously I'm lonely here. Obviously. And, lonely in a sense. I don't see a lot of my friends no more as much either. So it's just kind of rough. It's not like I'm struggling with it because I know how to be lonely. You know, you just find shit to do. That's what you do when you're lonely. You go find shit to do. You don't find some random dick to sit on or some fucking pussy to just slide your dick in because it'll make you feel good for a little bit. Like, Jesus Christ, you need to rise above that. Even though I'm not going to lie, I am not going to lie. If I do not have sex soon, I am going to go fucking feral. I am going to go feral. Okay? Like, I'm at the gym and I see some of these women and I swear I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. You know, a woman walks by me. We were already talking about it last week. You know, I love the scent of a woman. I love it, but I hate it. I hate it, especially in the gym, because I'm already fucking just charged up in there. Anyway, you know, and I'm not one to be like, oh, I need to fuck all this time. I can see the condensation in here coming off. Is that from my hot ass breath? It's got to be. You know, and I'm not one to like do random sex or feel like I need sex. Because, you know, I went fucking 18 years without seeing a fucking beaver in real life. You guys know that. So I feel like I got pretty good willpower there. But then, you know, just talking on a psychological level is like whatever the guy's name is that made the pyramid of needs. You know, it's like shelter, food, and water at the bottom. Then it's like your tribe or your community, and then, you know, it just keeps going up from there. I feel like I just need it for my brain. Just needs it to be like, all right, let's get back in gear. Because I've been not depressed, but I have been on Instagram Reels a lot, which makes me think, yeah, there's something wrong here. Oh my goodness. You know, it's funny. I'm also tired of all the fake stuff on the internet, like all the fake reels and just everything you see. I would say about 95% of this shit you see on the internet is fucking fake. And I'm just tired of it. So what I've been trying to train my algorithm. So I've been liking a lot of high schoolers Instagram reels, which sounds crazy. And it sounds pretty Diddy party, pretty Epstein, Diddy, Hollywood here. But, you know, and the reasoning behind that is because I see these posts from these high schoolers. You know, you get random ones and they'll blow up. And it's just stupid shit. It's like it's the old internet, you know? It's dumb shit that people are doing that's real. It's not fucking edited. There's no AI. They're not putting it in CapCut. But they're taking a video of something, some dumb shit somebody is doing and just throwing it on the internet for fun. So I've been trying to train my algorithm for that. I also got this really old alcoholic guy, and he is just so fucking funny, dude. This guy fucks with him. One day he's like redneck as fuck. He lives on a farm by himself. His house is a shithole. And he's on his porch telling the guy that, you know, is taking the videos and runs the account that he got a new lawnmower and he chained that up. And this one guy that comes, I mean, he shoots at this random fucking guy in town that is like trespassing on his property. But he's like, yeah, he ain't getting this lawnmower. He has a fat ass riding lawnmower. He's like, I got it chained up and everything. And then the next video is the guy sneaking. He's like, yeah. Anyway, I hear everything. You know, I hear a fucking pin drop on this farm. Bro, the guy sneaks on his farm. It's on his front porch, the fucking lawnmower. Fucking takes a blowtorch, gets the chains, and drives it off. And then the next video, it's probably the same night, and the guy calls him talking about the lawnmower's gone, and he shows, dude, it's just so funny. It's so funny. So that's what I've been trying to get into. Yeah, that's how I know I'm fucking not doing well, is because of my Instagram usage. But sometimes you get good videos and then you get the comments, which is the funniest part about Instagram. I love I love comments in the Instagram. That is what makes Instagram good, is the comment section. It's fucking it's still like monitored or whatever, but it is balls to the wall, dude. Like, it is ruthless down there, and I just love it. I guess it's not like TikTok. Like, Nate be telling me, like, yeah, sometimes people post videos on TikTok and they're like, do not post this on Instagram because the comments are just so ruthless. So shout out people who are funny in Instagram comments. Those are my favorite type of people. I be getting good likes on some of my comments sometimes. Oh my God, I be putting work in the Instagram comments. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to go to a therapist, not because, you know, I think like all my fucking mental health is going crazy. I just want someone to talk to about, like, I guess myself, and that's what therapy is. You know, you pay for someone to listen and talk to myself, but I just want an evaluation. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me, you know, in a sense of, like, you know, not being consistent with stuff but like, you know, I've always want to do stand-up, but I am fucking scared, and I don't know why I'm so scared. I've done it 2 times before, and I'm just fucking definitely afraid. And I think that's like what I really, you know, not to get gay here. See, boom, right there. That you know, I wouldn't say that a long time ago, not even that long ago. But you know, I just don't. I don't know if that's like, you know, I don't believe in like, oh, this is what you're destined to do. But it seems like everybody has their like niche, and that's like what they're really good at, I guess. And you know, I have this guy at my gym. Shout out Randall. I don't know if he listens. Sometimes he does, but he was at the gym and he told me, you have a way of just explaining things that are not that funny, you know, or just making things sound funny in the way you explain them. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. And then, you know, I was just telling my buddy the other day, my friend, I have a friend, when I was in kindergarten, he used to live next to me. He was my best friend, Ben Ben Stop. I guess I'll say his name. Boom. Go check out his Instagram. I think it's like Wasabi or something. Just look up Ben Stop. He's a fucking comedian in Philly. And when he lived here, and I hadn't seen him in a long time, and he invited me and my friends out to his stand-up show. And so I went. We were talking after, and he's like, "Oh, you do a podcast? That's so cool. Like, I want to do that." And I'm like, "Oh no, you do stand-up? Like, that's fucking cool. I want to do that." And you see where the trajectories went is he kept doing stand-up. Now he lives in Philly. He does stand-up. I'm sure he's good. I think the guy's funny. I haven't really seen any of his stand-up, but just from Instagram and whatnot. And he's got a podcast called Ayo Actually, with I think the guy's name is Naeem. He fucking is like friends with fucking Shane Gillis. Shane was just talking about him the other fucking day. So he's got a podcast with him, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, like his trajectory is like he just went after things that he wanted to do, and I stopped doing the podcast, and fucking I'm just a dumb idiot, and now here I am in my trunk, 1 a.m. I gotta get up for work at 7:30. I'll definitely be in bed at 3. But yeah, so that's fucking, why the fuck am I afraid to do that? I just don't know what I'm gonna be, and then a lot of times I'm just too in my head. I don't know if I overthink everything or whatever. I just want to go to someone and just talk some of this shit out that just be bouncing around in my head all day. Because, I don't got that many friends. I'm not even going to say that. I just don't ask people to hang out, so. And fucking, I go to, I think the only person I've seen in the past week that's my friend is Nate. And he's a fucking, mentally, he's good, but he's also a mess. And he doesn't realize it either. So he's like, why the fuck are you going to therapy? Waste your fucking money. Which is exactly on par of what he would say. So it's just tough talking to him about some subjects because he's just a fucking asshole. I love him, but he's an asshole. It's funny, there's this, I guess we'll talk about, there's no way she listens to the podcast. So I'd be posting stuff on my Bliffy TV Instagram, and this fucking girl that lives around here in Virginia Beach, she started following, and she's liking like every post without a fucking skip of the beat. She's liking every post. And I'm like, oh shit. And what happened? Oh, so we started DMing. Oh, this was a girl I was talking about, I think in the training camp episode. Which if we're not in week 1 right now, hard hitting in the trunk, I don't know what is. But that I get too philosophical when I try and talk to the girls over the internet. That's why I can't. So we're like DMing a little bit, blah 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 blah. And my buddy Nate wants me to fuck her. And I'm just like, dude, she does not want to fuck. I think she's just a fan. Which I fuck with at the same time. Nah, I mean, I'm not cutting this out, so we might as well just keep going here. She's like in every, oh my god. And to me, my content is just so fucking stupid. So her, like, just on my ass. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And she's like, oh yeah, keep them up. Like, I show people at my work this shit. I'm like, oh, what the hell? You show people this? And they love it? Like, oh, what are you talking about right now? And, oh, there's another thing we could address in therapy. My self-confidence is just, it's so up and down, I believe in myself to a point, but then sometimes I just fucking, it's just non-existent. It's like worse than non-existent because it's negative. But, whatever, right? So, we start DMing and blah, blah, blah. And she goes to one of my gyms. I got 2 gym memberships. So she goes to one of my gyms, and the other day, I'm just like, all right. And Nate's been telling me to slide. And the thing I do with women is, like, when I don't give a fuck, And this is revealing my whole plan here. When I don't give a fuck, it's so easy to talk to him. But if I have any ounce of like, oh, I like this girl, you know, because I'm falling in love every day. You know, I believe in love at first sight. So if I see a girl, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm fucked. Like, I just sound so dumb. But when I'm just on the fly, don't give a shit, I'm pretty good. So, you know, he's telling me, like, oh, you need to do this, that, and the third. I'm like, dude, we're taking it too seriously now. And if I take it too seriously, I will fuck it up. Which I'm not even trying to fuck her. I'm not. But I would not be opposed to it at the same time, you know? So we got I guess, it's not really a gym date. That's just an easier way to call it. It's just a shorter way to call it that. A gym date. Because I don't fucking work out with people, let alone working out with women. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You guys should have saw the notes I had in here talking about women. I fucking was grilling them, dude. That'll come up. I promise it'll come up. Maybe in another one. I'm just too frazzled in this fucking truck here. Really? Why did I do that? Why? Hurt. Anyway, so we got a gym date, whatever, tomorrow. And I already got my fit picked out. Of course I do. And I just plan on just looking at it as if I'm lifting with just a lady. Nothing more than that, you know, because I'm just, I don't even want to put no pressure on women. I just don't even want to slide on them, you know. We're going to work out, whatever. We talk over the phone a little bit. Not really much, though. She was sliding up on my clip about me liking, me not being opposed to getting pissed on, and that I like women stank. So I feel like there's something in there. And one time I posted a video, you know, and it said she liked it 15 minutes ago. Then I see another like from some random girl. The girl only follows her and someone else. So I know she must have saw the video, showed it to her friend, and her friend went and liked it. So I think she was talking about me. But the thing is, this girl is super hot. Like traditionally super hot. I say traditionally because, you know, I love the fucking weird looking girls. I love weird. I won't call them ugly because they are very beautiful to me. But she's very hot traditionally, and so the other night she posted, you know, a picture at the gym on her story, our gym, and I'm like, oh wow, no invite? What's up with that? She said, always an invite. I'm like, oh shit. So we're gonna live tomorrow, and I'm just gonna go back to business as normal, which is not chatting with her after. If she wants to put the pressure on, she can, but I'm just totally fucking a dude. Certified lover boy, Billy he's in here, and he's not coming out, dude. He's not coming out. I'm just tired of, oh my God, dude. I cannot take the fucking mental toll of finding someone I actually fuck with, and they just completely just shit on me. Like, I'm still recovering from this last woman, and I know she does not give a shit. So it's so fucking, oh my God, it's just so tough, dude. That's why I want to be famous or have money. Because if I'm famous, you know, I'll just have fans. Like, I would love my fans. Those would be my friends. Like, I wouldn't give a shit. They'd be like, oh, Billy, you're awesome. Like, fuck her. I'd be like, no, you're awesome. And I'll fuck you. Consensually, you know. We won't fuck. We'll make love. Anyway, since we're on the topic of the girl, I guess it's an unofficial news segment. I was thinking of making YouTube videos about it, but we'll just do it right now. It's Billy's Movie Club. Me and the girl, you know, we stopped talking, but, I still want to hang out with her, and she still wanted to hang out with me, too. Me, too. Black power. And so I started this movie club with her. And we would just go see a movie every 2 weeks and get drunk. Oh, this is funny. Hold on, let me talk about this. How far are we into this jammy? 54 minutes? Hell yeah. We're on. This is good pace right now. This is good pace. Oh, goddamn. Anyway. Come on, you bitch. You've been great this whole time. I need some help. Don't act like you ain't helped me take that bottle off that shelf. That song is like all these... God damn it! It's all these alcoholic guys, and they're like, yeah, that's about me. And their alcoholic girlfriends, like, you fucking made me drink. Please! Please! Oh my god. Okay. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to review a movie that I saw. Oh! Did I forever fuck this up? Here we go. So I'm just going to review a movie that I saw because I love the movies. The reason I don't go to the movies as often is because I don't have anyone to go with. And that's like my favorite part of going to a movie is talking about it after. So we started this movie club, right? And this is funny because we're getting drunk, you know. We're going to the movies and we're getting drunk. I mean, she hits that bottle, boy. So she's getting drunk anyway, whatever she's doing. So I'm like, oh, let's get drunk in the movie. Super fun, by the way, if you can fucking finagle it, right? Because what you got to do, you know, so I'd pick her up. I'd get some White Claws, right? That's what she drinks. She drinks White Claws, so I get White Claws. You know, you can go to the liquor store, but fuck it. I don't have time for that. Get the White Claws. And I said, bring a big bag. Bring a big bag. Every time I'd tell her to bring a big bag. And so she'd bring a bag. And the first time I did it, she's like, well, how are we going to do this? Because, you know, you don't want to, you know, some movies we go see. Movie club only lasted 4 movies. But they were it was a damn good time. Fuck, I love that woman. That piece of shit. We got Planet of the Apes. We saw Planet of the Apes, Long Legs. Maybe it was 3 movies, I think. So Planet of the Apes, Long Legs, and the Wolverine one. It died after that. I don't know if I talked about that after how it died. I don't know. I don't even care. But so the first time, she's like, how are we going to do this? I'm like, okay, this is what we're going to do. I went to the trash, and we're standing right by the trash. She's like, how are we going to do? We're standing in, like, the walkway into the movie. So we're not in the movie theater. It's, like, all the, you know, theaters, little, you know, the little hallway, whatever. So we're in the hallway. See this trash overflow, dude. It's overflowed. And there's 2 fat-ass large cups on it. So I said, all right, just stay right here. So I took the cups, ran to the bathroom, washed them in the sink. Me and my sister used to do this all the time. We would finesse the fuck out of the movies. One person would be, hold on, this is me and my sister. One person would buy a ticket. The other person would go let someone in the side door. Then one would go get cups out the garbage, clean them, whatever. And then the other one would go find a large popcorn, and you could get it for free. And you would dump it out to make it look like you ate it, except for all the little bullshit popcorn at the bottom, and get a free refill. And we're going to the movies. I mean, that's about fucking, dude. I say that's at least $50 right there for one movie ticket. So maybe 12 at the worst. So I go wash them out, and then we're standing in the hallway, just like, I'm like, all right, let's go. And I'm holding the cups, and she's just cracking them and pouring them in the fucking. Yeah, fucking, you can fit 3 White Claws in one of those cups, dude. And then we just sit there and fucking, some of the times I'm fucking destroyed. At least the Wolverine movie, I fell asleep for about 10 minutes in that thing, at least, bro. And you think I'm going to talk about one of those movies we saw? No. Long Legs was fucking shit, by the way. Long Legs was garbage. We were both disappointed by that. Oh, and then another time we went and did this, I got Wawa cups, right? So, and she had the bag, and she's like, well, what are we going to do? You know, hits me with this again, girl brain. You know, just come on. I said, girl, go in the fucking family bathroom, lock the goddamn door, and pull them up for us. She said, you do it. She said, let's just do it in the hallway. I said, no, the movie's just starting. Like, people are still walking in there. And damn if a couple didn't walk right into the fucking, while we're sitting in the hallway arguing about it. Not really arguing, but whatever. I said, give me the bag. Give me the bag. So I take the bag. And I go in the bathroom. And I got to piss first. So I'm at the urinal pissing. And here comes the guy in our same movie pissing right next to me. And I know he watched me go from the urinal to the stall. I go in the stall, dude. I take the cups out, start just cracking them fucking White Claws right in there, pouring them in. Loud as hell. It's like it's echoing throughout the whole movie theater. And so I just thought that was funny. But you can crack them. Depending on what movie you go to. You know, we cracked one in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. Was quiet as a bitch. Oh, my family's going to be like, oh, see, we told you he was an alcoholic right there. Fuck y'all. They're not going to listen anyway, but y'all really hurt my feelings with that. Calling, you know, just absolutely trashing everybody in my house over here. Me and my sister really on some bullshit. Anyway. Oh, so what's the movie we're going to review? Thunder Road, right? So I watched Thunder Road last night. Because I was in my fields after the debate, and I was like, fuck, I gotta get high and watch a movie, and I did, and it totally fixed my mood. And I don't know, you know, it's funny, I'm into film, I guess, you know, I really like it. The first one I realized, I was like, ooh, I think I like movies a little more than other people with Spider-Man, and just the I guess, not the subtext, but just like, I'll give you the example. In the, spoiler alert, the third Spider-Man, where there's fucking all three of them, Tom Holland is fighting the Green Goblin, and they're just kind of fist fighting, and then the Green Goblin just pulls out these like sheaths on the side of his armor or whatever. And when I saw that, I think I was high too. And I'm like, oh shit. And just the way the fight was going, and the way they put the camera on the, you know, just on the whole scene, and the way the blades came out, you heard me make the shield noise. I was just like, oh shit. Like, to me, that was kind of showing me like, all right, they were kind of, you know, pussyfooting around, but it's getting real now. Like, motherfuckers are gonna die out here. You know, this ain't no bullshit no more, if that makes sense. And it's funny, I watch movies, and I'm like, wow, you know, I can't tell if I'm watching them from like not a filmmaker's perspective, but just a deeper perspective. I guess kind of a filmmaker's perspective. And I'm like figuring all these things out, or like, you know, I'm like finding these messages in it. Or I'm just high and overthinking the scene. Like, and I'm just a dumbass. They mean nothing. At least, see, when I wrote my movie, like, everything in it, you know, and I'm not a fucking Hollywood screenwriter or whatever, you know, I'm just a heartbroken idiot on my porch. But everything in my movie has, like, a purpose or a meaning there. You know, everything, stuff you wouldn't think. I think that's how films go. I don't know. But like, I was watching the movie last night, and it's all shot like the frame's very still and whatever. And it's about this cop, and he's like divorced, so he's picking his kid up from his fucking baby mama, and they're not nice to each other at all. He said something like, he was like, oh, there's construction on 264, da-da-da, so you and Jim better watch out, because I'd hate for y'all to get hit by a fucking train. But the way it was shot, it's almost like there was a cameraman in the back seat. Like, it was very shaky, you know, like, it wasn't very still and very just, you know, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? It's almost like someone was just sitting in the back seat, like, filming it. And to me, that was like maybe their way of showing their rocky relationship, you know? It's not good. Even though they're already presenting it in him telling her, I hope you guys don't I would hate to see y'all get hit by a fucking train. So maybe I do just be getting high and making shit up, but whatever. And then another one, the very opening scene, because the movie started by a short film where he's at his mom's funeral, and he just has a fucking breakdown, you know? He's like fucking crying. It's funny. It's so funny. But, and it's just going so bad. It's going not good, you know? He's fucking distraught and just absolutely blowing it. And he's making an ass out of himself at his mom's funeral. And you can only really see his face, you know? They only let you see people's, like, maybe 4 different people's faces. Because it's like we're the audience right here, and we're watching him. And it would zoom in on his face and stuff like that. So you couldn't really get, like, a sense of what the room and what everybody else thought of it. Which I thought was interesting. Because, you know, and I just thought that was clever camera work. Maybe it was not intended like that at all. That's just how they want to shoot the scene. But to me, you know, it was interesting because I didn't think, if I saw that in real life, like, I wouldn't think it was that weird. You know, the guy's he lost his mom. He's fucking breaking right now. But the people in the movie were like, yeah, this dude's fucking crazy. But anyway, if you don't want to hear the fucking spoiler for Thunder Road, like, bitch, bye. I hope you listen to the next podcast. Thanks for listening. But those who don't give a shit, here we go. So, you know, the guy's his mom's funeral, whatever the fuck, just making an ass of himself. And you can kind of tell the guy's just, like, mentally breaking. And he has his daughter. His daughter doesn't, she's like, I don't know, in 4th grade. Whatever 4th grade age is. And you can tell not that she doesn't like him, but he's just not the best dad, I guess. He's a cop, so he's really dedicated to his shit. I don't even know how to explain the movie. It was fucking fantastic, though. Maybe I won't spoil it. It just really, like, I couldn't tell if the guy was going to kill himself. Oh, I can't say that on YouTube. I don't care, I did. I didn't know if he was going to krill himself, or he was going to krill somebody else, or it just left me, like, I just couldn't get a good read on the fucking guy. But, and it just had me, like, really hooked from beginning to end. And then, what happened? The guy's just so mentally unstable, and he's really fighting it. He's fighting it so hard, and just kind of in denial. I think the movie is kind of showing the different stages of grief going through and stuff like that. But even at the end, it doesn't seem like the guy's all there. But oh my God, it was such a good movie. And maybe just because, you know, back to Identity Crisis here, the guy, you know, it's like, it's the guy, you know, his mom dies, and then his baby mama's trying to get custody of the kid and fucking move to Tuscaloosa, far away from wherever they're at, trying to take the kid away. So he's trying to get the kid back, deal with his mom. You know, they're going through divorce, and they're doing custody battle, and his mom passes away, so he's having, like, a super tough time dealing with that. And his daughter, he just really can't connect with her that well. And it's very funny. It's very funny, but it's very, like, it's serious at the same time. And I just like the, you know, because I don't know, like, who I'm supposed to be. I really don't. I don't know if I'm supposed to, you know, be a comedian, the dreams, or if I'm supposed to be a floor guy, what I do now, or a real estate agent, or just some dumb shit who lives in fucking Alaska by myself, because the real world just is too much. It's too much for me. I don't know. But I always knew that, like, I always know that I will be, like, I'll be a dad. And I'll be a good fucking dad, I think. I hope, because my dad wasn't great. And, well, that's just one thing that I know, like, that I'll be. Like, that's just, one of these days, like, I will be that. And, I'm super, super excited for it whenever the day comes. Honestly, if I was financially in the spot to raise a child right now, I would. But I'm just not, and I don't want to fucking, I can't even find a girlfriend anyway. I guess you don't need those to get a kid. But I'll get one day, if I have to adopt or, if I have to fucking use a little turkey baster on some lady that'll carry for me. Or if they make my kid in the lab, I don't give a damn. Just the idea you're a little kid, and kids are just so funny. No, Jersey, it sounds so weird. Kids are just so funny, and they're so fun to hang around and stuff like that. Like, I want to be a teacher for a long... I still would love to be a teacher, I think. The teacher sitting in the trunk. Having his fucking mental break right now. But, yeah, so I just, I don't know. It just really... The film just really hit me, I think. Just... seeing the guy go through with his daughter and blah, blah, and the wife dies at the end. Whoops, spoiler alert. The wife dies at the end, so he gets the kid, and the kid kind of has no choice but to love her dad, but he really, he put, you can kind of see the trajectory and where he's figuring stuff out and stuff like that, and, oh, man, I just really thought it was a good fucking movie. It's funny. Do you know how many girls have told me, like, oh my God, you'll be a great dad? Well, bitch, why are we not fucking right now? Like, oh my God, dude. That drives me crazy. Girls that I be talking to, like, trying to, I won't say I'm trying to fuck, but I'm trying to get something going here. Like, I had one girl, I was on her ass all the time. We talked every day, this, that, and the third, whatever. And she would tell me, like, you are going to be a great dad. And I'm like, bitch, well, why don't you come suck my dick? That statement right there is probably a big factor why I don't have a girlfriend. It's just so funny. Like, how are you going to tell me I would be a great dad and then not want to fuck? Oh, that sounds weird. That doesn't sound as good. You know what I mean? Like, why are you going to give me that compliment and... whatever. All right, well, I guess I'm going to end it there on that horrible joke I tried to make. I mean, that's real, but I just didn't... I probably didn't explain it the way I should have or I used to. I haven't got hit with that in a while because I'm an asshole and I don't talk to women. I'm scared of them. So, that's the end here. I hope you guys liked it. We'll talk next time. Do I have any closing statements? No, I don't. I probably should have talked about the debate, but whatever. I'm ready to get out this fucking trunk. Y'all better watch out. They're eating people's dogs. The Haitians are eating your pets. See ya.
I haven't left the house in 3 days, and it's getting harder to explain how I've been and what I'm up to. Why can't people stay the same? I don't want to change. It's getting cold again, and there's pain in my fingers. It's the way it's been lately, it could be worse, I figure. Why can't people stay the same? I don't want to change. And it doesn't make sense for spending moving ladders where the ceiling's ending.
Went outside.
An easy ride, but somebody lied. Don't lie.